And welcome to another filming of Captain's Call. I'm Captain John Bushy.
I'm Command Master Chief Michael Wilkins.
And I'm AM3 Napolitano.
And this week we're coming to you from the Shadowhawks of VAQ 141 in their awesome hangar. Look at all these great parts, all the people around us doing a lot of great things. So how about if we take advantage of this great backdrop and we put out some word? What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea, sir.
All right. CMC, you want to kick us off?
Yes, sir. So we have a base-wide power outage coming up. There's a scheduled J-line power outage coming on April 18th. The outage will start at 11 p.m. and end at 7 a.m. the following morning. Please stay tuned to the Base Information Channel and Naval Air Facility at Sugi Facebook page for more information. If you have any questions or concern, please call Public Works at 264-0115.
We also have the Atsugi Emergency Notification System update. As we head into typhoon season, it's important to keep contact information current with your command and your installation. NAF Atsugi uses an emergency notification system called Ad Hoc. This system relays vital information to our population in the event of emergencies, such as natural disasters, typhoons, active shooters, aircraft mishaps, and other events. NAF Atsugi personnel should sign up and add their families to the Ad Hoc emergency notification system. This process is simple and can be done on any OneNet computer. Your update should include family cell phone and emails to ensure that the family is updated in the event of service member is deployed. Our ad hoc system is designed to provide rapid dissemination of information to military and dependents both during and after working hours. This is also an ideal method for us to notify dependents of emergency situations while military sponsors are deployed. If you have any questions for how to update your info in ad hoc, contact your command ombudsman or NAF Atsugi Safety Department at 264-3112.
Yeah, the ad hoc system I think is something that's really important to make sure everybody signs up for, because just like AM3 said, this is the way that we can notify your spouses, your kids, your dependents while you're deployed. So please sign up now before everybody starts heading out to sea and starts going out for the workups in the spring, so that your family's signed up and we can get the information out to everybody who needs to have it.
Absolutely. It's not just for those that are attached to NAFA. It's for everybody that lives here and works here.
Yep, and this is a great way also on weekends and on holidays to get the information, because not everybody's sitting at their work all the time that can get that computer pop-up.
Right.
So this is the way to get everybody all the information all the time that they need to have for emergencies.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we've got a dress uniform changeover. On Friday, May the 15th, will be the official day for all personnel stationed at NAF Atsugi to change over from their winter blues to the summer dress whites. For more information on the uniform transition, please refer to the NAF Atsugi Plan of the Week.
All right, we have a half road closure between Bandy Field and the Navy Exchange. On April 20th through the 23rd, all vehicles parked adjacent to Bandy Field need to be relocated to allow contractors to demolish the light poles. For more information on the demolition of Bandy Field or where to move your car, please call the Public Works Department at extension 0115. Additional information and a map has also been posted to the NAF Atsugi Facebook page.
And also there's a Command Fitness Leader class. The next CFL class on board NAF Atsugi will be held April 27th through May 1st. A package must be filled out for enrollment to include a printout from PRIM showing a score of excellent or better. A mock PFA for Cycle 2015, Cycle 1, is required if not showing on PRIMS. A designation as a Command CFL or ACFL from your commanding officer or officer in charge as applicable, and a current CPR qualification is required. The application can be found on NKO in the Personal Development tab titled Command Fitness Leader, Fiscal Year 15 CFL Application. Contact PS1 Cristobal at 264-3266 for assistance.
So Earth Day is coming up. On April 22nd, the NAF Atsugi Environmental Division will be celebrating Earth Day by teaming up with MWR's Liberty program to plant flowers around the installation as well as to clean up all the trash that we have. The event will wrap up with a free barbecue at the Liberty Center. For more information on the event or to sign up or to help out, please contact the Liberty Center today at 264-4750. And one thing to add to that, you can have your own Earth Day any day of the week. If you see any trash, please help us out. There's been a lot of trash that's been blown around the base because of the windy winter that we had,
Right.
as well as the crows that we have around base likes to pick apart our trash houses and our trash bins. So please help us out. If you see something on the ground, please bend over and pick it up and help us out so that our community looks as best as it can.
Absolutely. It's one of those nice things to just have your place look good, and if we take care of the base, it just is nice to come home to a place that looks good.
Yep, exactly. All right.
All right, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. If you missed the first performance of this year of Scream, then you can see it again Friday, April 24th at Cinema 77 at 10 a.m. It is a really creative and dramatic presentation that graphically deals with sexual assault. The entire Atsugi community is invited to attend, including active duty spouses, and civilians. This performance is not appropriate for children.
Yeah, and this is put on by NAF Atsugi Sailors. And if you didn't see it on the first, it is fantastic. I highly recommend you go to this. Not only just to support Sexual Assault Awareness and Prevention Month, but also this is if you want realistic training, if you want real life situations, this is what our sailors are presenting. These are based on things that have actually happened. So I highly recommend it. The sailors who are participating, BZ to you, because you're helping get the word out, and you're helping it in a very positive way. So it's not just sitting there watching GMT. This is good stuff, so encourage everybody to come out to it.
Absolutely. In fact, coming up here a little bit later, you're going to hear a couple of ICE comments that we received from sailors that were at the first Scream presentation about how great it was and how they think that training should be more like this. So please go out and look and participate.
Yeah,
I'd like to have Cinema 77 chock full and have the fire marshal tell me that I have to turn people away. All right, free Japanese language course. There's a free Japanese language class starting soon. The class is for active duty and DoD civilians who interact with our Japanese hosts. There are only 4 seats available at this time. If you're interested, please contact N7 at 264-4269. The class is a year long and requires dedication from the individual to attend twice a week for 3 hours a week total. The class will be held in Building 949, Room 216 on Tuesday and Thursday from 1630 to 1800. If you're not going to fully commit to attending, please do not sign up. This class does not provide college credit, but you will learn how to read, write, and speak Japanese after the year-long course. For more on this course or to sign up, please call the NAF Atsugi Training Director, Mr. Charles Kramer, at 264-4259.
Okay, I think those are the major comments that we have for this week. So, CMC, anything else you'd like to put out?
I'd just like to say that it's nice to be back. I was TAD for a little while, as most everyone here knows. While it was good to go have some training, it also feels good to be back home.
Awesome. Well, great. Welcome back. We were going to talk about welcoming CMC back as our brand new CMC, since we had MAC Brooks and Senior Chief Holmes here helping, but it's good to have you back, and nice to have all the leadership back on board.
Well, I realize I might be dating myself, but it seems to me that there's a John Denver song out there about feeling good to be back home again.
All right, with that, we're going to cut away and go take a look at a few more announcements that we have, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk to AM3, and then we're going to put out some comments, concerns, and some BZs. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you.
On the lookout for a good deal on a set of golf clubs? Head over to the Golf Course Pro Shop and put in a bid for a set of the rental clubs they are auctioning off. Available brands include Nike, Ping, and TaylorMade, and there are left-handed and women's sets available in addition to regular ones. Bids will be taken through May 8th. Get in the mood for spring by coming to an Oshie class at the library. The art of Oshie came from a desire not to waste small scraps of kimono fabric. Cotton is wrapped in beautiful cloth and applied to a board to create soft 3D pictures of people, flowers, birds, and more. The next instructor-led class is April 16th from 10 a.m. to noon. Single sailors, geo-bachelors, and unaccompanied sailors help Liberty spruce up NAF Atsugi at the 2015 Earth Day cleanup. held the morning of Wednesday, April 22nd. They'll have everything you need to have a fun time, including a free barbecue afterward with all kinds of tasty food and drinks. If you enjoy sports and spending time with kids, why not give coaching a try? The youth sports program is always looking for volunteers and no experience is required. Call the youth sports office for more info, or if there's a sport you are interested in coaching that's not on the list. The options are almost endless.
Okay, and we're back at VAQ 141, and we're here with our Sailor of the Week, AM3 Napolitano. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sir, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. Lived there all my life. Came here to VAQ 141 about 2.5 years ago, my first duty station.
Okay.
And I absolutely love it over here.
Awesome. So if you're going to talk to one of your friends back home and they were thinking about joining the Navy, and they said, well, what's an AM do? What would you tell them about?
I would definitely tell them that we maintain the overall structure of the aircraft. Not only that, but we work on hydraulic systems and the flight surfaces of the aircraft. I mean, it's a good job and a lot of benefits to doing so.
Well,
Is it fun?
I have some really good times with especially with the people that I work with.
that's awesome. I recall in the old days when we used to have AMH and AMS, when you had the structural and you had the hydraulic, but they combined those a couple years ago. So
Yes, sir.
You get to play with both sides of the system. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
awesome. Well, great. So what do you like the most about being an AM?
I like how much work that it entitles me to do. I have a lot of responsibilities, sir, and I like to be hands-on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the AM definitely gives me that opportunity to be hands-on, sir.
Awesome. So you're also plane captain, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that?
I've been plane captain for so long, and I mean, I love it. I love being out there and hearing the jets roar.
Awesome.
It's definitely a good feeling, sir.
Awesome. Well, plus you got some pretty nice brand new airplanes to be working on.
Yes, sir.
502 back here looks awesome. It's nice to see new things coming in the fleet. It's nice to see that you get to work on those. So that's awesome. Well, is there anybody back home or anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I would like to shout out to my wife and my son, and also my family back in New York.
Okay, awesome. Well, that sounds great. How about if we move on to some concerns, and then we'll get into some goodness with some BZs. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right. So our first concern today, sir, is the Basic Rider Course 2 is required to receive a motorcycle license here in Japan. But at the time this ICE comment was made, it wasn't being offered.
You're absolutely right. We need to have BRC 2, BRC 1, and all the other training requirements met before you can have a motorcycle license with your SOFA license. And one of the problems that we had over the summer was the contract ended for the people that were teaching that. We now have a new contract, and we're able to offer the courses again. But unfortunately, we had a gap there. So nothing we could really do about it because it was a regional issue. However, the new folks are on board, and the new POC is Mr. Douglas Knight. His telephone number is 243-2370. And if you have any questions, you can contact him, and he can help you get signed up. But we do have the course back online again, and we're going to start in offering that up. But again, Mr. Douglas Knight, 243-2370 is his number.
Right, and additionally, that's a U.S. Forces Japan requirement, and Commander Navy Region Japan doesn't have the authority to waive that requirement. Even if you come over here having already completed it, it is a requirement to complete it here in Japan.
Yep.
So our second concern here today, sir, is patron was not able to use their American Express card at the food court, yet they can use their American Express card at the Navy Exchange.
Right. This is something that's unique to our exchange and our food court systems. In the food court, you can use MasterCard and Visa, but it's not set up for American Express. And that's just a software issue that we have in the way that it's set up. However, you can use Visa, MasterCard, and American Express inside the exchange. So at the food court. No Amex inside. Amex is available. And one of the things too is we did some training with the employees so they understand what American Express is and that it cannot be used outside. So this patron got a little bit of false information, and we've done some training to make sure that that doesn't happen again. So
Right. And
Amex inside, not outside.
yes, sir. And there is signage posted at the point of sale location, and American Express is not part of the signage at the food court.
All right, so I think that's it for our comments, but how about if we have a little bit of fun with some BZs? What do you
Yes,
think?
sir. We
you
do
wanna help
have
us out
some
with those?
BZs.
Of course, sir.
All right.
More than happy. First Bravo Zulu goes out to the NAFA PAO, MC3 Green.
Wait a minute.
Isn't he
the guy?
behind the camera?
Yeah, wait.
Maybe he should reach around there and say hi.
Yeah,
That's
MC3,
what
make
I'm
sure you get a
thinking.
picture of the guy who's running the other camera. But anyway, we digress.
It's all right, sir.
Did you write
MC3
this?
MC3 Green was very helpful, professional, and accommodating to Branch Health Clinic's request for photos to help decorate the newly renovated aviation medicine. He has helped aviation medicine look better, and his help will be long-lasting in the clinic. Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, that clinic does look very good.
It does. Especially with MC3 writing it and being the first one to be noted.
Absolutely. Carrier Air Wing 5 is our next service provider. I'd like to thank CAG and DCAG for allowing Air Wing sailors to attend the Scream training today. More group training is needed like this to show that everyone is part of the Atsugi family.
All right, and another one for service provider sexual assault prevention and response. Scream was a Scream today. This is what training is about in 2015 and should be about, so I'm very happy to see dedicated sailors and civilians working as a team to produce some of the most memorable training that I have ever witnessed in my Navy career. Good job.
Service provider Auto Hobby Shop. Michael at the Auto Hobby Shop is a fantastic support to us who are trying to keep our cars running. He is respectful and polite. Michael helps everyone the same, always managing questions, getting us the right tools, and advising us on how to fix the problem. I really appreciate his expertise. Thank you.
Great. Service provider Golf Course Restaurants. The fish and chip special last week was great. Additionally, Fumi and the staff always give great customer service. Their wonderful personality and service is very much appreciated. Keep up the good work.
Okay, service provider Halsey Fitness Center. The functional fitness class taught by Lindsay and Ashley is outstanding, so BZ to them.
Service provider ITT, tours and tickets including ICE travel. I have gone on 3 snowboard trips with NAF Atsugi ITT this winter, from purchasing the tickets to attending the selected venues, and the return home from the experience has been nothing less than outstanding. Hats off to the ITT staff, Rumi, Yoko, Kishi, Che, and JJ. Thank you.
Service provider Central Registration Office. Thanks to Ms. Toshi Sato at the Central Registration Office, she consistently goes the extra mile to accommodate my family. She provides an outstanding service to our Atsugi community, and I think she should be recognized for all of her efforts. My hat off to you all, and thank you.
All right, service provider is Navy Federal Credit Union. The comment reads, Navy Federal Credit Union rocks. People at the credit union are always friendly and polite and are excellent examples of what customer service is about, so BZ to them.
Service provider AESA. AESA is the backbone to the NAF Atsugi community. When others would not or could not support the upcoming NEO exercise, AESA did by volunteering to recruit families for this event, and drinks and snacks as well.
And our final BZ of the day goes out to the VRO, Pass and ID Office. Pass Office personnel went beyond what was right in helping the Japanese language instructor gain a base pass in order to do her job. Thank you very much.
It's actually very nice to get something for VRO because those guys go through an awful lot every day, making sure that everything's safe coming on and off the base, so BZ to them.
Yes, sir. They're the one. They usually get beat up.
Yeah.
There are very few Bravo Zulus for that organization.
All right, well, that's all we have this week. CMC, anything you want to close out with?
Nope. Once again, it's great to be back home.
Awesome. AM3?
No, sir.
Awesome. Well, that's all we have this week from VAQ 141. It's nice to be here. So until next time, take care and do good things.